Yo, Henry here, the Average Slow Pitch. Today we're bringing out another one-piece Bedlam model from Worth. Again, Phil Matt's name right here on this one. So far, pretty much every one of Phil's Bedlams have been great. There was the, obviously, orange and black one piece that dropped originally. You had the green, I think in black is what color that 12.5 two-piece was. You had the 13.5 inch, I believe is what it was, for ASA and U-Trip as well. Yellow being the ASA, and I'm forgetting the color on the U-Trip. Maybe it was yellow also. But either way, you've got kind of this one now joining the club, the military edition, which at the time of shooting this, I don't have the release dates for this one and the other one yet. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the military edition, just stand by. There's another one dropping. If you have already seen it, then you've kind of seen the performance there as well. But there's been definitely an upgraded tech, I think, with these newer ones, and I'm hoping to see if this one performs the same as the green Phil Matt that's coming out, again, either here soon or has recently dropped, that you've either seen the video on or you're going to see the video on soon. But either way, 52s real quick with this, see how it performs. Hop over to Pro M's, and then from there we'll come back with final compression, final thoughts. Here at Apodaca, we're back here. It's been a little while, but 330 down the lines, about 360 to 70 depending on where in the power alley. 385 or 389, I believe, is what it actually is, the center with that batter's eye, and then 340 down the lines. A little bit harder for the lefties. So let's get some swings on it, see how it performs. Try to beat this heat a little bit. It's about 85 right now. We got a slight breeze blowing just barely in, but it shouldn't matter much. And then from there, we will, like I said, come back with those final expression, final thoughts. All right, let's test the one-piece Bedlam from one-piece Bedlam from Worth. Phil Matt's bat here. They don't have a name for this one as of filming this, or even a release date. So hopefully by now you've seen a release date there. If there is one, I'll post it pretty much now in the video, and you'll see it a couple times in here. But this is still a 12.75 inch barrel, half-ounce end load. Dial that to 0. And this one's right at 250. So I think between Phil's orange and black original one-piece Bedlam, that was right about 255, 260. The military edition one, which honestly may have already released by the time you've seen this, or is coming soon, you may not have seen it yet, is right at about 260 if I remember correctly in the wrapper, and this one's right about 250 or slightly over. So pretty spot on for all of them. 50 or so swings, see how it performs, come back with final compression, final thoughts. All right, let's see how this thing performs. 52s, still 12.75 barrel. Don't think I said in the intro. Half-ounce end load. So same specs. Like I said, supposedly kind of a little bit of a stiffer tech, which I'm really hoping for, because I think that was the one thing that'll cause this to really be great. Well, I should say elite, because the first one was great.
91 miles per hour.
Little handle action. Gear.
88 miles per hour.
Peace.
90 miles per hour. $86 miles per hour.
Jessup, Lambo, that group.
94 miles per hour.
A little bit of handle there, but I'll tell you, through these swings, definitely a stiffer feel. Even with 52s, you can tell it's not as soft as a barrel. And assuming that this performance goes up even more with Pro M's, they've, I think, finally put together the perfect one piece there from Rawlings.
88 miles per hour.
88 knuckler.
97 miles per hour.
Navy's up 7-4, top 2. Navy's hitting.
Perfect spot to end there at 52s. You saw between me and Keith, this thing's absolutely mashing the 52s. Let's hop over to Pro M's.
94 miles per hour.
Well, this wind is
94 miles per hour.
Yeah. Dude, you should have seen the way it bounced out of that tree, dude. Oh, they've upgraded the Bedlams, and I thought the Bedlams were probably the best one piece of the year, right there with, well, if you didn't care about compression, I thought it was the best one. If you did compare or care, then I had it right there, 1A, 1B, with the kinetic, once you kind of broke that in. We'll see what it does compression-wise. It might still be the same thing, but this is better than the original orange and black kinetic, and I understand now why Phil was swinging the new model at the Evansville Duel when he first got him in hand. Straight out of the wrapper.
a 1 alpha, so.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
88 miles per
You
hour.
gotta stop playing.
98 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour. 82 miles per hour.
Okay. good.
93 miles per hour.
Yeah, so even right now in the heat, this is the second bat we're swinging today. These balls, we went through we're running low on probes right now. I misjudged how many we lost on our last trip, so I've got more coming. But so we're on our second kind of, we picked them up. So having sat in the sun a little bit here in this almost 90 degrees, the balls you can tell are a little bit softer, and this thing's absolutely destroying them. So again, I can only imagine what happens if you are swinging super dupers, stadiums, hardcores, or any of these same model balls, but new, been sitting in the shade and haven't been BP'd a whole bunch.
92 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour.
Shouldn't be that far off.
83 miles per hour.
Ooh, is it gonna carry? Yes, sir, easily.
98 miles per hour.
That'll do it here with this one. Again, only about 50 swings. Based on where it tested, we didn't need much more than that. Actually, probably closer to 60 swings, because we had about 20 52s, 40 Pro-Ms. But again, upgrade over the black and orange one if you swung that one. If you were somebody who didn't really like the black and orange because it seemed a little soft, which was kind of like my issue with it, even though it performed great, this one, they fixed that. Doesn't feel nearly as soft. Good feedback. You can tell both on the hands and sound how this thing's performing. Great at 52s, great at Pro-Ms. Let's throw in the shade while we go pick up these balls. Then we'll come back, final compression, and then a real quick final thoughts. All right, now that our swing's complete here on our Worth Bedlam one piece, the Phil Matt exclusive. This is the black and red with a little highlight of teal. Don't know what they're gonna call it, so just stay tuned for the kind of the colors piece on it. But let's see where it's testing at for us. And this one's still sitting right at 245, 250. And to be honest, it's pretty warm out here. Barrel still feels a little warm, so you probably could get an extra 5 PSI, if not a little bit more back. So either way, at about that 60-ish to 70-ish swing mark with 52s and Pro-Ms, still passing, no issues there. For how good it feels, awesome to see. We'll talk about more in the final thoughts. All right, we're swings, live, velo, and compression complete here with the Phil Matt Worth Bedlam. Again, still a 12.75 barrel, half-ounce end load. This one's got the black paint job. You might be able to see there a little bit with kind of the red and the teal. I don't know what they're gonna call it, because as of shooting this, we don't have a release date yet on it or anything like that. So you may see a different name for it, or you may just see kind of one-piece Bedlam. But either way, this one, huge step up from the OG black and, well, I shouldn't say huge. It is a step up from the red and black one-piece Bedlam that dropped earlier in the year that I thought was kind of arguably the best one piece out there. And the only thing that kind of made it on like a question for me was how soft the barrel was, even with kind of Pro-Ms. With this one, I think they did whatever they changed, huge improvement for me. It's something that I would actually consider at this point, or I might actually end up gaming as well. With the 52s, the barrel felt about as soft as the original one did with Pro-Ms, which, I mean, they're 52s, you kind of expect it, but the ball still absolutely flew off. If you're somebody who has to use 52s, I'd have no problem using this as the bat I'm swinging in my leagues, tournaments, whatever it might be. If you're using hot dots, whatever those softer kind of balls are. And then once we switch to the Pro-Ms, again, a much stiffer feel, reminded me a lot of like the resi, stiffer feel. But in my mind, I outperformed it, and you got kind of that Bedlam, original Bedlam performance, which I thought was kind of top notch out there, mixed in with a little bit of that stiffer feel, and you get the good feedback on the hands, know exactly where you caught it, sound feedback, all that kind of stuff. So a great product from Worth. As of shooting this, I don't have the actual release date, so if I have one by the time I'm dropping this video, you'll see it on the screen now. Wonder why I'm saying I don't have a release date, but hopefully we'll have that for you by the time this video drops. If not, I'll post on the social medias when I have a date for this thing to drop, as well as I'll pin a comment to this video so that you can have that as well. But when this thing does drop, headbangersports.com, code ADS is gonna be your discount on it, or simply reach out to me on any of the social medias, or averagesslowpitch.com, and I'll get you squared away. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, help you kind of decide if you're gonna wanna grab one of these, or if maybe you wanna stick with what you've been swinging, or grab a different one piece, whatever it might be. If you ever have questions, reach out. I try to get back to you as soon as I can. Right now, with kind of the closing out of all the different seasons, it's been pretty busy, so traveling a lot. If I don't respond to you within a couple days, just shoot me another message. I probably just honestly spaced it. I will get back to you, I promise. But yeah, code ADS will get you discounts most places. If you go into the link tree in the description, that'll also be a bunch of your discount codes for different sites. ADS35 is your Louisville code, like your Red Athlete code, Louisville products on Headbangers, things like that. So like I said, if you're getting a little delay in reaching me, at least those will kind of hopefully hold you over for now as far as the discount codes, things like that. And if you need me to answer questions, like I said, just bug me multiple times and I promise I'll get back to you. So I appreciate you checking out the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.